Hi, welcome to another episode of Coffee Sessions with Pink and Queen. We hope that everyone is safe and healthy and watching our videos right now at home.
In this episode, we discuss why it is the best time for HDB upgraders to switch up their property portfolio during this period. Without further ado, let's get started.
Point number 1. The interest rates in Singapore have come down significantly.
The Federal Reserve interest rates were cut by half a percentage point in March 2020, causing Singapore interbank offered rate to start dipping as well.
This is good news for those eyeing SIBOR-pegged mortgage rates because the interest rates are lower than what they have been in months, and it makes it the perfect time to capitalize on low interest rates.
Number 2. The prices of private property have dropped by 1.2% in the first quarter of 2020.
While we don't expect private property prices to spiral out of control, prices may come down for the simple reason that private property in Singapore is still largely based on demand and supply.
Now, demand may not be as strong over this period as most people are worried about the current situation. Also, majority of the people will be staying home instead of viewing properties.
The current situation effectively acts as a filter for sellers who are merely testing the market and looking at unrealistic pricing. Sellers who are still listing their properties for sale are more sincere and willing to negotiate. Therefore, private property sellers and developers will be more realistic with their pricing in today's situation.
Number 3. The resale prices of HDB in the first quarter of 2020 held steady.
Prices of HDBs are usually not subjected to volatile swings as most people purchase HDB flats for their own stay and not for speculation. After all, HDB is home for the masses and not so much an investment vehicle.
In our previous video, the reasons why HDB prices dropped since 2013, we talked about measures taken since 2013 to stabilize the HDB prices. Do check out the link in our caption if you haven't watched it yet. These measures are effective in keeping our prices in check.
Yes, hence with HDB prices being stable and private property prices being more realistic, it is definitely a great time for upgraders to take action in today's market.
Now, some of you may ask, where are the good buys out there now? Feel free to check with us and we'll be happy to share.
Warren Buffett once said that as an investor, it is wise to be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful.
This statement is somewhat a contrarian view on stock market and relates directly to the price of an asset. When others are greedy, prices typically boil over, and one should be cautious lest they overpay for an asset that subsequently leads to anemic returns.
When others are fearful, it may present a good value buying opportunity.
By the way, Pink and Queen are still actively taking on inquiries from you all if you wish to have a non-obligatory discussion via calls or video calls. Do reach out to us if you wish to switch up your property portfolio.
Do remember to like and share our page. Here's wishing everyone to stay in the pink of health.